Hi, my name is Julie Jennings, and I started my PSI Seminars journey way back. Actually, it's only been about 3 years, when a friend of mine told me about this amazing experiential seminar and suggested that it might help me with my business. So I invited my husband, and both of us did it together, and it was an amazing experience. It was unlike any other personal development I've done in my life, and I've done a lot, but this one took me through some experiences that were just shocking. I mean, it blew me away, and some of the experiences had me looking at myself a little differently than I had before the seminar, and some of them said, kind of gave me validation for who I was. But the bottom line is, the end result was that I had a bigger, better picture of me to look at and to take out into the world in my own beingness after the basic seminar. And then, of course, went on to PSI 7. And what PSI 7 enabled me to do is step into the foundation that I learned in the basic and continue the journey. And it's been a journey ever since. My husband and I actually went to PSI 7 together as well. And we have grown so much closer together as a result of the basic, which I didn't really expect. When we started out, we measured our relationship. The number was shockingly low. And I was actually thinking, oh my gosh, is this going to actually, cause us to break up? And so what was really great is that we grew together even closer, and now we're moving towards a number 10 relationship. And so then we had to split up to go to our own separate leadership ways. I went to the women's leadership and he went to the men's. Men's actually a day longer. I'll let you guess why. But it was just a phenomenal experience, because I actually have been a leader for several decades, but I never really knew how I was showing up to people, the kind of feedback that I received that enabled me to look at myself from all of these different angles and really experience myself in ways that I never had before, and see how other people were experiencing me. And I had never really considered leadership to be leadership of self before. I always thought leadership of others. Little did I know that leadership of self was that much more important. So when I learned that and was able to apply that to my life, I experienced growth in my business that was phenomenal, off the charts, unlike anything before. In the past, I led by example, which was something I learned a long time ago, but I wasn't inspirational. After LS, I was able to inspire people to follow as opposed to pulling them on as I led them. And so it has been a phenomenal experience for me and my husband, and now my daughter went through the basic not too long ago, and she said to me, well, Mom, I've always known that stuff. But how she showed up after the basic showed that she was finally getting that stuff, and the experience really made it great for her. And she actually showed up with her fullness of self, as opposed to just hiding most of it and showing little portions. Then she went to PSI 7, and I was blown away at the experience of the graduation ceremony, because we had this hugging ceremony where everybody came by to get hugged. And so it was about them, and yet 2/3 of them told me how great my daughter was and how she showed up as a leader and how much they loved her and appreciated her. And she never would have shown up and shown people who she was before. So now she has stepped out of her shell. She's becoming the amazing woman that she is, and I am just thrilled. And all of us are just loving life so much more after PSI Seminars. Thank you, PSI Seminars.